I'd go bump in the night to what goes bump in the night. I lifted 25 tons one-handed right here on Bayshore that were military oil filters. I had pulled out of the woods, and I was lifted the shopping cart with both of them one-handed, and
Wow.
it's recorded on the recycler, the scrappers,
Oh wow.
and
Yeah.
I was really impressed when after I had outsmarted them, one of them was being what fake rogue FBI agent, and she was running around 1,135 FBI, CIA, DEA, National Security of America, Secret Service of America. This is their training ground. This city is their training ground, and they make them be homeless. They give them a full 2 years homeless. And the reason they do that is A, so you can adapt and blend. B, so you can feel at ease in dangerous situations. Not only that, how do you get the best footage? How do you get the most evidence? You immerse yourself in it. You dumpster dive for mail. You go for recordings. Like
Every evidence counts.
Right. She was sending them after me, trying to set me up as an SO because nobody would believe me then.
Uh-huh.
They had court ordered me to this program afterwards that a Judge Green had signed and pushed the other judges to mandate on SOs, sex offenders. But I wasn't a sex offender. I was set up by a sex offender, by a bunch of sex offenders. Well, I outsmarted the 1,135 agents, and they proved my innocence. They've proved it 9 times. And this time we've saved the world and undid this is like the conspiracy theory type shit, but Daniel Tosh has all my footage of me training to be God, me doing godly acts and performing magic miracles. And I do it a lot of times with art.
All right. Well, we're gonna start with a couple of questions and stuff for you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
And first off, what's your name?
Casper Dubuque. Saint Casper Dubuque.
Saint Casper?
Saint Casper Dubuque.
The Boots?
Dubuque. D-Y-B-U-K.
Okay.
Yiddish spell it D-Y-B-B-U-K if it's bad. But if it was good, it was 1B. And
okay.
It was a matter of light and dark.
Uh-huh.
Everything has a duality.
All right. And so are you from here?
I'm from Texas.
Okay, so how did you end up in San Francisco?
The first time I was traveling, Jesus called me basically. And then after I had done my first peaceful protest for my friend who got raped, I was an employee for them, cleaning up trash. They offered me a job, and they fucked me over by trying to make me rape my friend. And I was homeless, traveler, just trying to learn art. And I literally was doing the peaceful protest because I was spinning my rope. They took it. They said it was a dangerous weapon, but it was a fire rope that was a meteor or a puppy hammer. And they also took a rope dart. Like, I'm very proficient martial artist and spiritually trained person. And my faith is the faith of a mustard tree. I became God himself, the Father of Earth. This is like we're stepping into the 4th era. We just got out of hell once I get laid by the right people. But like these are like antichrist religion. I'm a universalist. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Catholic. Gods were many. And I'm making gods. I paid for sins, greatness.
You're kind of like your own
building
deal,
a council.
your own religion.
I became president by U.S. military
Uh-huh.
because I had outsmarted those 1,135 agents, caught her in the act of stealing shit. They actually made me an honorary. And they gave me, like, they called me in because the planet was being blown up and we were enslaved. We had been through this before, shortly after, to get people out of hell, like kind of like a buildup of training of being able to. While I was in hell, I would actually be working out, lifting heavy ass pallets, 2,300 pound pallets, throwing it on my head, walking down the street just to go paint and draw on right across from McDonald's. Oh, wow. And I would do this. This was my peaceful protest. I painted the streets and sidewalk, building a bigger planet, bigger story, and like we're gonna be more days in a week. There's gonna be a longer year. So there's gonna be 36 hours in a day. There's going to be 10 days a week, 18 months, and there's still going to be about 40, 42 instead of 30, 32 day months.
And that's so how did you exactly like get to this actual city?
I hitchhiked throughout a thumb.
Hitchhiking, huh? How long did it take you to get here?
Well, I was here from a festival. I traveled with a guy for most of it, like 4 days. But it's like I've traveled many times from Texas to here.
Okay.
And other places. I've been to 37 states, most of them walking. I've hitchhiked up and down the 5 and 1. Yeah. I've trimmed weed in Oregon, Colorado. I've grew weed in Colorado.
Oh, wow. All right.
All right. Well, I actually have 37 PhDs that most of them are honorary, and I've blown over 300 Guinness World Records.
Oh, all right.
Being homeless.
All right,
being a homeless person.
Hey, man, anybody could do it, right? So
and that man has seen most of it.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, do you choose not to work, or do you?
No, I do. This is my work.
Or do you work?
The art is my work.
The art is your work.
I mean,
okay. Are you looking for opportunities for an actual job?
I actually got U.S. President of the United States. For what I just did. I just literally got the world out of hell, and I got my grandpa, Timothy Leary, Dr. Wallace, who's been dead for almost 30 years. He's now been hanging out, and we've been able to communicate. I got to respect the man even more once I got to see how smart he was personally.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're going to be, as president, this is an overthrow of Trump, Biden, and the corrupt 99 who enslaved everybody, MK Ultra, and blew up the planet. Literally, we were in a dog's head. A dog that was a god made by me and Jesus. And I became the architect between Jesus and the devil, basically.
Okay.
And then I stole every seat in hell to get this planet out.
Okay. All right. And what do you like to do out here to cope in the situation that you're in? Do you like to drink? Do you like to do any types of drugs to get your mind off things, or do you just like to stay sober?
I'm a stoner more than anything, or a psychonaut. I'll do hallucinogens.
Okay. Like mushrooms and stuff?
Mushrooms, acid.
Okay.
But as I had at one time been doing crystal, and the chip that I was prototype tested, the whole saving the world thing, that's more on Daniel Tosh's website. But as the homeless president, everybody knows that I was forced to shoot crystal to be able, because of a past mistake. Somebody used something that was a synapses firing of controlling past addictions. Because once you're an addict, you're always an addict. And that's powerful truth.
Yeah.
But what makes it so hard to fight the war on drugs is not the fact that people are on drugs. It's the fact that we make them illegal after we made it such a big taboo buy. We made it big what it is. This country, if it would have said it's just another thing, we would have a less addiction rate, less crime rate. We'd be able to actually allow people to get medical. And so we're actually going to recreational drugs, most, not like fentanyl shit or most hardcore heroin, but like, yeah, opiates. That is opium. It's natural. It's way better than the pill because the processed stuff usually has something else
Yeah.
that's hitting when
Mhm.
it comes to certain pains.
And that could lead to death sometimes too.
But if you're going to wean most opiate addicts off of, you have to find the weakest form of opium. And that's medical.
And that's to where it's not lethal.
People, like, I'm talking more, crystal is become so rampant in the streets. The cops are calling so much to bullshit calls when they're avoiding rapes, murders, they're avoiding fucking a guy with a gun, having a hostage situation, because they're having to deal with fucking petty, someone smoking a bubble.
Yeah. I hear you on that, man.
Doing a shot. And I mean, like, the things that we look at is the financial of the money, the proceeds get to go to health and education. Then we were removing power from cartels, and then we're also able to get people help with rehabilitation this way because it's more openly available. Yeah, people are gonna do their party favors. Oh, that one big who, but once that wave dies out, it's gonna be kind of like how marijuana is when medical administration for needle addicts.
Yeah.
Like, there's people, I've been shooting for 53 years. I look pretty damn good for 138.
Yeah, man, for 53 years? 53 years?
Yes.
You've been shooting? Wow. How old are you?
I'm 138. I've gone back in time using art and having, like, I got Albert Einstein out of hell my first time getting out of hell. When I got him out, I also got one of my wives who became the angel of death. She and I taught her art. The sacred geometry was a piece of becoming God.
Whoa. Okay.
And becoming
it was the
godly
process.
And so I learned magic miracles and was able to bend time by outsmarting Father Time.
Okay. And so, like you were saying about the police are more worried about you guys doing that and avoiding other things, messing with you guys, as opposed to helping somebody in like maybe a murder or something or a rape case or whatever. Like when they do come and approach you guys, what do they do to you guys? Like, how do they treat you guys?
They treat me a lot different than most people. Literally, as the homeless president, it says on my file when they pull up my name, do not approach, do not detain, do not arrest. They've given me my needle back with drugs before. I've had 18 cops, though, and come and surround me because of who I am and how dangerous I am, and also the situations of what I've been through with this city.
Okay.
I literally have been through 9 peaceful protests against the same people. I've won 9 times because of people like that wonderful man right there that had been recording for FBI and CIA.
Okay.
And also we were working with Sheriff's Department. We were working with, and I own property that I'm banned from right now because of corrupt cops and because of those same people are just scared because I'm worth 8.1 trillion today.
All right, man.
And they don't want me to have any money.
Do you have any family?
Yeah, Timothy Leary.
Yeah,
I just got him out of hell, and that woman right there, and 3,000 women are my wives that are mostly .gov, FBI, CIA, National Security of America, Secret Service of America, and DEA.
Okay.
I'm assistant director in FBI and CIA. I'm co-director of DEA and Interpol contact, as well as my
All right.
Secret Service.
And we're gonna end up wrapping this up. One last question: is there anything we can do to you or do for you? Sorry, to make anything easier for you?
Spread the word that Daniel Tosh and me have put out. Go to his website and literally go to the homeless president section and advertise that.
All right.
Advertise what me and Daniel Tosh was my lawyer for this Gallivan News. We took over the country to give it to the people.
All right.
We're about to have 3,000 women after me being president. And they are, actually it's going to be closer to probably 4 with Gallivan News and other women's opinion on who's going to be president on this grouping. And we're going to split the country easier for political control of the people.
Okay.
We're going to a true democratic society. And I took the 99, arrested Trump and Biden, and we are getting freedom from slavery chip and getting out of hell today.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for your interview, man. It was a pleasure meeting you. And yeah, we're just trying to shine a different light on you guys, man, and let people know who you guys are and you know what you guys do on the day-to-day.
Well, what I do is magic, miracles, and science. So does it appear on now?
What's that?
Now, does it appear on the camera?
What's that?
That's how I know we're still in hell.
Right,
Optical
man.
illusions, colors.
All right. Well, we got some food for you. Hopefully, you like pizza, and we gave you the waters already. And yeah, man. Well, thank you so much,
Ariel. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you again, man.
Yep.
And maybe we'll run into you again some other day. All right.
All right.
All right, man.
That's my friend that I was talking about.
All right, brother.